I'm Glenys Kinnock. I was a teacher of primary school children for 30 years, a member of the European Parliament for 15 years, and now a member, I was in the Foreign Office and now a member of the House of Lords. I've been very fortunate, but I don't come from a background where there was expectations that it was ever going to be easy or that it was your right to have those kind of roles. But I had parents, working class parents. My father was a railwayman and a socialist, and he always taught me that it was necessary for me to get as far as I could, and I had every support to do that. I feel hugely enthusiastic about the Diversity Fund and about this very important focus that the party is having on the need to have representatives who actually are representative of the people in our country, people who are feeling excluded and marginalised. And we, as members of the Labour Party, understand that we have to fight for social justice and we have to fight against inequality. And by doing it within our own, in our own rules and in our own system is hugely important. I was proud of what the Welsh Assembly did when we had the best record in the world for the selection of women. That's easy, but the election of women in seats that they were going to win. Now, of course, the leading country is a small country in Africa, Rwanda. And what we know from all the experience that we have is that this will not happen by osmosis. Low-income women will not be able to afford to have the clothes that they need, the taxis that they need, the babysitters that they need, in order that they can put themselves forward for election. It's not an easy process, and we have a lot of men doing it because men have women generally who are supporting their efforts. So I think it's very, very important that the Labour Party now realises that we don't have the number of women that we ought to have. I'm so enthusiastic about the diversity campaign, because it is a campaign and a fund which will recognise the need for that support and recognise what we're missing by not having more women. Look at the women we've got in Parliament, this wonderful new group of women who've come into the House of Commons since the election. People like Harriet Harman, we have Yvette and others who are role models. And what we need to have is more role models, more women in parliaments, more women in local governments, more women with senior positions in the party, and then I think the party will move forward faster, more effectively, more efficiently, and many of us will feel very happy when that happens.